the Trubisky, I guess, no pickup for the 5th year of his contract was something, I guess, the writing was all over the wall with Foles' acquisition. What do you make of this? Do you think this is Trubisky's last year in Chicago?
It's all going to be up to him. First of all, he's going to have to win the job. At some point, he's going to have to outplay Nick Foles. And if he does that and he plays and he's a top 10 or 12 quarterback, the Bears will sign him. Now, we all think that that's not likely. So most likely, yes, I would say this is probably his last year there. But again, Rich, it is in his hands. It has been in his hands for the first 3 years of his tenure as a Bear. And it's not too late for Mitchell Trubisky to reclaim the long-term starting quarterback job with the Bears. But now there just isn't the kind of support for him that there always was. In his first 3 years, it was always, we don't care how he plays, he's our guy. And I'm exaggerating there. Of course they care how he plays.
Right.
But he was going to be their guy regardless. And now he's not their guy regardless. So he's going to have to show that he can be a winning playoff quarterback for the Bears to keep him beyond this year.
Now, I look, part of the reason why I do this is not at all to try and suppose about people's job security. That's not why I get into it, but sometimes it is a necessary thing to bring up. The general manager, Ryan Pace, how does he draft somebody that high? And the two others he doesn't draft go on to do what they've been doing and still be able to look at management and say, let's try Foles, and if it doesn't work out, let's try somebody else, and still be the guy to try something else? Peter.
He might not be. I think this is a very, very important year for Ryan Pace's future. Now, look, we can sit here and forecast whatever we want to forecast, but this is going to be it's going to be very evident at the end of this year whether Mitch Trubisky should continue with the Bears and whether Ryan Pace should continue with the Bears. And so it's one of those things that, and I don't mean this in any sort of what's the best way to put it? I don't mean this in any sort of, well, Ryan Pace is walking the plank right now. But when you've had 6 years, I think this is a 6th year, if I'm not mistaken. And, if after 6 years you look at the general manager of your team and you don't see a long-term starting quarterback and you don't see solutions at most of the positions on the team, well, you're probably going to make a change. So I think that Ryan Pace, this is obviously a very big year for the Bears, and it's also a big year for Pace.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.